Today on Beardo and Weirdo, we're talking about the No Doubt residency at the Sphere, and we're talking to two people who've gone viral. A guy who knows jiu-jitsu that you should never mess with, and the banana guy who got attacked at a hardcore show.
And today on Beardo and Weirdo, we give you the one thing that you need to pay attention to before you start running your mouth. Today on Beardo and Weirdo.
Ooh. It's a piece of information that could help save lives.
Lend me your ear. Long Island and Houston, Texas. We are coming to see you. That's right. Me, Mr. Chris Kael from the rock and roll band Five Finger Death Punch.
And Craig Gass, the comedian from Family Guy, King of Queens, maybe an episode of Star Wars. I don't know. Hey, listen, we're coming to Mulcahy's in Long Island on August 3rd, Monday, August 3rd, the night before Five Finger Death Punch does their show in Wantagh at Jones Beach. And also, we're going to be in Houston, Texas on Saturday, September 26th, the night before Five Finger does their show in Houston. Tickets are available at getgas.com. Getgas.com with two S's for all the tickets for Long Island, Houston, and also other shows on the road.
And guaranteed the closest you're going to get to me at these prices. See you out there, guys.
Absolutely.
And Craig's going to be there, too.
Yeah. It cost me $20 just to have lunch with him. Man, have we got a show for you. We've got stories. We have a crazy breaking news story that Chris just told me about last night. Chris is already doing the cool musician guy by doing this during the podcast. Like,
because you're loud as shit, son.
I've always wanted to do that as a comedian, to be able to be on stage and go, hey, man, how you guys doing tonight?
Yeah. Like you know what that usually signifies?
What?
We're messing up and we're blaming it on my ears.
Blaming it on the guy.
I'm lost. What song we playing again?
Oh, I know a buddy who's working for Jelly Roll, and he said that Jelly Roll's guitarist was just walked up and said, I gotta be honest, dude, I've been on like a 2-day bender here, man. I am out of my mind. I just took some shrooms. And he's like, okay, no problem. And the guy walked out on stage and he's like looking at the guitar tech, like, man, what's going on? And then the guitar tech said he walked out and he just turned the volume up and he's like, oh man, he's playing. Yep. And then hands him another guitar and the guy immediately turned it down. And then he goes, dude, just and like turn it back up again.
Yeah.
And they fired the guy because the guitarist is like, you messed this whole thing up. Guitarist of Jelly Roll, we're on to you. We know what's going on with you.
Come on the podcast. We can talk shit about you. Let's go.
Let's get you sober. We're gonna
for real, son. Yeah.
I don't know if that's happening around Jelly Roll, but dude,
allegedly, he didn't need to get sober.
Dude,
allegedly.
I went to No Doubt.
Even after your buddies canceled twice, you were still able, by the good graces of Tony, to still go see No Doubt.
For
Tony,
those
bass players, we are the best. We are forgiving. We allow these things to happen because we are good people and we love Craig Gass.
Tony Kanal hooked it up, and he offered to hook it up for Horatio Sands and Chris Kattan. We talked about it in last week's episode, and the craziest thing happened. They both said, oh, man, I can't do it again.
Yep.
And they both said, man, sorry, I feel so bad. And then Horatio, through one of his buddies, said, I'm going to come see you and Chris at Jimmy Kimmel's for the comedy show.
That's weird. I didn't see him there either, Horatio.
He bailed out of that one, too. That's 3 shows in a row.
Man.
But Tony hooked me up, got me into the concert. Oh, my God. I forgot. It's been a good, No Doubt hasn't been around, so there hasn't been any shows. But I remember seeing No Doubt, I want to say 15, 20 years ago in New York at Jones Beach. And I got this shot above the stage. I'm standing, you know what? Jones Beach has those rafters up there on the sides. I'm probably going to be standing there watching you in a couple weeks, actually.
And like, hopefully it doesn't rain because it seems like it rains every single time we play there. It's crazy.
At Jones Beach, which by the way, Chris and I are doing a comedy show at Mulcahy's the day before Jones Beach. But I remember being at Jones Beach and No Doubt is performing and I'm up above the stage. So I got a clear shot of a guy in the front row. I want to hug Gwen. And I was like, oof. An hour into the show, Gwen Stefani goes, there's a guy down here in the front row that has a sign that says, I want to hug Gwen. Get up here. And I was like, no, don't do it, Gwen.
Is this one of those guys that held it up the entire time?
Held it up the entire time. I want to hug Gwen. And she said, God, get up here.
Yeah.
I go see them at the Sphere. And it's like, it's all over again. I mean, I couldn't believe Alex has video number 1 of Gwen hugging people. By the way, let us know when our special guest is ready to go, okay? But This is video number 1.
Speaking of a tie-in between No Doubt and our guest.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. Go ahead.
Yeah.
I got a seg.
So turn up the volume on this, please.
And now it says selfie on stage.
This guy has a bucket list.
Selfie by yourself. Get up there right now, fucking beat it.
She's wonderful. She really is.
Random fan out in the audience. And the band is even playing walk-up music. And they bring this random fan who says, I got a bucket list of all these things I want to do.
Yep.
And the last one is to be able to get up on stage with you.
What she said.
Then she starts reading other signs in the crowd.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she did this at the same show that I went to as well. One of them was the breast cancer survivor. That was pretty beautiful.
Oh, there was one lady who had a sign that said, I just got divorced. And she said, get up here.
Yeah.
You know what? Jump to the second one, the second video on this. I came all the way from Colombia.
I love seeing so many checkerboard stuff out there, too.
Oh, dude, it was...
Yeah. What a great show.
It was like a Price is Right. Come on down. Like, and they're just inviting fans.
You know,
girl.
The people with their phones, I would have kicked them off right then. You're losing the moment. You're worried about getting your little clip. Be in the moment, people. This is beautiful, and you worried about your phone.
Thankfully, we're able to watch this because I filmed it with my phone. This the girl right here, the short girl right there, her mom had a sign that said, I named my kid Gwen after you.
I saw
And
the
then-
same show, same side of my show, too.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah. Hacks.
Absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And then the performance show, the clip that we were...
Is Craig on his phone?
Dude, this show is amazing. And when you go to anything at the Sphere, it's amazing.
Oh,
But
the best venue in the world.
it really is.
Yeah. It's an absolute experience from the moment you walk into that door to the moment you get in those seats and watch the show. The way the seats vibrated as well.
Yep.
It's incredible.
You're inside another universe. It's just, it's next level. And we're lucky enough that we live here, so we're able to see the show as many times, or see the Sphere as many times as we have, because
Yeah.
you've seen U2.
I have not. I saw a DJ. I forget the name of the DJ. And then I also saw Wizard of Oz there.
Okay.
Yeah.
I saw U2, I saw the Eagles, and we both have seen Wizard of Oz. And
Yeah.
then now we've both seen No Doubt.
Oh, yeah.
And that place.
Such a great show.
Dude, when Tony hooked it up, he texted me the day before and said, hey, I need the name of every individual you're bringing with you because I'm putting you in the owner's suite, which immediately made me go,
That's a little racist, isn't it?
that is catty.
Yeah.
I just thought, because the owner of the Sphere, the owner of Madison Square Garden, it's all the same guy. It's James Dolan. And James Dolan, owner of the Knicks, is legendary because of his irritability. If anybody yells at him, goes, hey man, sell the team, or you suck, or the Knicks suck, he'll go, get that guy's name. I want them banned. Yeah.
I don't know anybody else like that at all.
James Dolan is legendary for banning people from his venue.
Yeah.
Just because they said something negative to him, which I can understand on some level, but on another, I'm like, really? You're just going to just take their ticket privileges and just be like, you're never allowed back in the
I
building
mean,
again?
it's a privilege to come
Yeah.
into his buildings. You know, he built these teams and owns them and the Sphere and all that stuff. You're in his house, essentially. So calm the fuck down.
Along those lines, this guy wants to know, in the owner's suite, there's like, I don't know, there's maybe 10 suites all the way across that suite level. And in the owner's suite, right in the middle, he wants the names of every person in it so they can review it. So I got cleared. I end up in the owner's suite, and dude, this is the suite video here. This is insane. It's dead center, and you're looking right, obviously, at the show. But the catering in this suite is insane.
It always goes back to that with you.
Yeah.
You love
Absolutely.
the food.
I actually, the
What
song.
about that hole on the roof?
Yeah.
James Dolan, get on that.
There is no audio because it was Willy Wonka's Pure Imagination was the song I put on top of this. Because you got the concert, and then, which hadn't started yet, still an hour till showtime.
Craig
and then
Gass living that sweet life.
living the sweet life.
That is beautiful.
A dining area to enjoy all the food.
And notice Craig Gass is the first one there.
Yeah.
Nobody else in there. He's like, ooh, the buffet. Oh, nice.
Oh, dude. filet mignon
Yep.
bites, and there was lobster, pizza. There was
chips and dip.
a candy tray. There was unbelievable chocolate chip cookies in that thing. That was a sushi platter, and then those cookies ruled. Absolutely amazing.
That was a beautiful room too. Very nice.
Yeah.
James Dolan, you doing well, my friend.
And a big
Bravo
shout
to you,
out
sir.
to Tony Kanal for actually putting us in that suite. Oh my God, did we have an incredible time. That show is incredible. If you have a chance to get out and see No Doubt, they're already a great live band. No Doubt is one of those bands, like Eddie Trunk posted that he went to a No Doubt show and he got a bunch of shit in his comments from people.
For what?
Because it's not metal.
Oh, please.
And it's not rock.
Hey, guess what, guys? I've seen Justin Timberlake. I have seen Lady Gaga.
And you've held my hand in public.
Yep. Which shows you why I went to those shows.
There you go.
Just remember, in this relationship, I'm the one doing the banging.
No Doubt is a incredible show. It's impossible to go to a No Doubt show and not have fun. It's just,
And,
Hey!
This is a wonderful seg here because we were just talking about No Doubt.
yeah.
And according to Gwen Stefani in her solo record, this shit was bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. And today, we have got the story that is in all the hard rock and heavy metal news right now.
We got to go right from the top and explain this.
Yes.
I was so shocked to hear about this story. Last night, this story started trending. Chris hit me up and said, have you heard about this story about the banana guy that was crowd surfing at a concert? And I replied, no, I've seen people in banana costumes at concerts. I don't know I don't know about a specific story.
But this one was different.
Oh my God, he sent me the video and I watched the video and my jaw dropped. It's a hardcore band.
Don't give them in. Edit that name. I don't want to give these assholes any press as far as their name goes. Terror was headlining. Terror crushes. Let's talk praise for Terror. I don't want to say anything about this band. I don't want to give them any press.
And this
is the guy that deserves the press right here.
Genuinely shocked me what you're about to see next that happened at this show. I couldn't believe it. And this is what took place next.
We're just going to address it. You want to do it now or you want to do this now or later?
You can see the guy in the banana outfit.
Banana guy.
Banana man, come to the
What's
front.
going on, man?
Fuck you doing, my nigga? No.
You look really old to be a banana.
You don't get rewarded
That's
for
crazy.
doing that shit.
No. Not good.
He wanted the attention, and now he has it.
Now everyone here has to kill you.
And now, if you strip the banana, you get this lovely set list. I'm just saying, he was asking for attention. Now you got it. Pack it in. I know, I still got a set to play. My fault. Fuck the IDF. Free Palestine. Fuck Israel.
Look at that. Guy's jumping over the crowd trying to hit him. Told an entire audience to attack a guy who's out there wearing a funny outfit. And we're being joined by the guy who got attacked at the show.
Yeah.
Scott, how are you, buddy?
There we go.
I'm all right. Things considered.
Absolutely. I don't see any wounds on the face there. How's your physical being at this point?
A couple scrapes, but it's pretty minimal.
Dude, all right, take us from the beginning. You go to the concert and going through your Instagram, I see that you do this at shows. You go to shows, you dress up in funny outfits, and I've seen this many times in my life. I've seen Spider-Man on top of crowd surfing. I've seen Santa Claus a few times. And so you see a guy in a banana outfit, it puts a smile on your face to see a guy in a banana outfit. So you do this regularly. You like to go out to shows. You're like us. You're a huge concert goer. You go to tons of concerts all the time. And you went to this show and dressed up in the banana outfit. And what starts to unfold? And when do you realize what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. I don't really know that I took it in until like it started getting a bit more violent, if I could say.
Yeah.
There was a point where someone pulled on the back and it started constricting my neck pretty significantly. And at that point, in my head, I'm like, okay, well, this is kind of not going the way it probably should in a local scene that I'm a part of. So yeah, I started hitting, and I'm sure some people are a bit more hurt than I am.
Very nice. It's one of those things you should see the other guy. I like that.
So, but when the announcement, do you notice the band is starting to look at you? Like, do you know before they make the announcement that they're getting bothered by this outfit for some reason?
No, there was no pretext to it that I understood. I also didn't do hours of research on this band before arriving to a show because, like you said, I was there for the headliner, which I missed last year at Town of Hardcore. I couldn't make that date, so I ended up seeing Speed on the first date instead.
Nice.
So is this band known? Is
but-
this band known for harassing people in the crowd?
From what I understand, there's been other incidents of banana hatred from this band.
Wow. Man. So the guy makes the announcement on stage, and at that point you're still copacetic with everybody in the crowd. It's like a standard show for you where you're moshing.
Oh, yeah.
Are you already getting on top of the crowd at that point, or?
A little bit. I was kind of taking it a bit easy because I was saving myself for the last set. But I think you can see kind of my happiness as he calls me, and I actually reach for a handshake, and he says, no, you don't get rewarded. I was going to say, hey, Scott, welcome to Toronto.
Yeah.
But, that took a turn pretty quickly.
Yeah, this concert took place in Toronto. What was the venue that this concert took place at?
It was a local venue, a small cap, like under 400.
Oh, okay. And again, you go to shows all the times, and you always, and usually do people, I have to imagine people want to take pictures with you. They're like, hey man, look at that outfit. I want to take a picture with you. Yeah.
It's a good time. Like you see the banana guy, that dude is there having a wonderful time.
Absolutely.
Yeah. There to take pictures, there to hang out, crowd surf and whatnot. Like the positive vibes that a hardcore show is supposed to be, getting community together and just having a good time. And it upset me so much, especially after they get off there talking about the Free Palestine thing, where violence was against Palestine.
Right.
And then inciting violence on a fan who paid money to come to the show. That is insane to me.
F the police, and then followed by attack this guy.
Exactly.
F the police, like F like any kind of law and order, and then attack. I mean, it's like,
And then turn it on your own people in the crowd. And I mean, hardcore is known for like crowd killing. I love all that stuff. The hardcore dancing. It is kind of like a violent thing, but
there's a community.
Yes, exactly.
There's a community. Take care of each other.
We're all looking out for each other. That's the vibe of a hardcore show. I mean, I've been growing up in hardcore in Lexington, Cincinnati, Vegas. I love the vibe. Knock Loose is one of my favorite bands. And I go to these hardcore shows all the time. I have never seen anything like that. I've seen fights in the crowd,
sure,
but nothing ever incited by the band. And that's just, I mean, you're fighting against so much stuff from crowd safety in the first damn place.
Sometimes you're having to deal with over-aggressive bouncers.
Yeah.
Over-aggressive security. Like, we are our own community in that audience. We are there to take care of each other. And we've talked a few times on this show about how when you go to shows, we're there to take care of each other in the pit, especially crowd surfers, and just to make sure everybody's all right. That is usually the unspoken code of conduct amongst fellow concert goers.
Absolutely.
So when this guy makes this announcement, do you immediately feel people going in that direction?
Yeah.
What's the first thing that you noticed?
I was like, what antics am I about to be dragged into?
Yeah.
Are we doing a wall of death? Does he want a circle? Am I about to have to solo this whole song because he wants to see what I have? I don't know.
Right.
It was weird.
Now, where are you mentally after something like that? Physically, you look pretty good. Where's your head at after this, going to a show and getting attacked by, incited by a lead singer of a hardcore band?
Well, I got a show on Saturday, some of the local punk band that I grew up with, so I don't think there's any threat in that audience. I will probably remain and go do that again.
Absolutely, yeah. What's the names of the bands you're going to go see? Let's give them some press.
Ill Scarlet, they'll be playing Warped Tour in Montreal as well. They're locals here from Peel region in Ontario.
Very nice. There we go. You guys can go to their Instagram, their Spotify, check out that music there. We'll put that link up there too, Alex. Put that up there for him.
So how long does the instant attention last for you after he makes that announcement on the stage? Like you could see one guy immediately when the next song starts, there's a guy who jumps over and takes a swing at you. So
I think he went for the hat to pull.
Okay.
I can't remember. I had 2 or 3 people on my right-hand side pulling on that right side. If I can stand up, maybe. Pulling that way pretty aggressively. And I just started whacking, as one does. Get off of me.
Yeah. And then they
I'm a pretty big person too. Like I'm 200 pounds. I'm 6'4".
Oh, wow.
And
I can tell you had some height on you.
This was an all ages show, so I can't just swing on kids. Then I'm the bad guy, right?
Yeah.
You can't. So I kind of had to take it. But at the same time, had the band approached me before, I'm all for antics. I love antics. I'm all in. But approach me, ask. I'm so all in. It's fine.
But
and
I mean,
if they had asked or said, now you have to crowd kill him for this next song, that would have been okay as well. But I think a few adjectives were misused there.
yeah, because that still has the idea of like a group participation thing. It's like, I mean, to say everybody grab this guy and whoever can rip his suit off will give you a prize.
Yeah.
And the immediate energy in that room has changed. Yeah. Now you've just made a nice dog whistle for every dipshit in that crowd.
And not for nothing, their efforts didn't really all work all that well because the banana costume is still there.
That's not the same outfit.
Oh, it's different?
No, that's a different one.
Oh, okay.
The one that he had on was shiny.
Look at you. He's got a couple of different banana outfits. I like that. He's committed.
Yeah,
Dude, I have a giraffe as well.
I saw on a Reddit page about the incident that you were brought up on stage afterwards. Is that true?
No.
Okay.
No. There was no merch offer. There was no nothing.
Yeah.
No, but it was something like somebody had written that I was at the show and he was brought up on stage and humiliated further. Were there any other comments from the stage about you?
Oh, maybe the suit?
Yeah.
They did tear the suit up and like he tied it onto the microphone for a thing, which probably made some interesting photos, but
it's weird to me how many people actually thought it was okay to do this and how many comments I've seen online. The majority of people are like, fuck that. And if you go to that band's Instagram right now, people are leaving just banana emojis like, you bitch ass fucking bitches.
I mean, hardcore is known to be tough.
Yeah.
And to get upset over a banana costume.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's absolutely ridiculous. So you got the end result was people attacking you, trying to rip the costume off. Did anybody actually punch you? Did anybody assault you?
Hard to say.
But you felt a scrum right away.
No more than in a wall of death. Like,
yeah,
exactly. It is a hardcore show. Craig, I don't know that Craig's ever actually been to a hardcore show.
I have.
Fair.
A hardcore show. Which one?
I mean, growing up, I would go see like Exodus and Anthrax.
It's more thrash,
though. Yeah, thrash. Yeah. But it was like I'm thinking New York hardcore. But,
yeah, Agnostic Front. That's hardcore.
Yeah. Hatebreed is like,
okay. I'll give you. I'll give you Hatebreed.
It's just it annoyed us both to no end because, and I brought this up a few times when we played the video once that Chris's singer has on stage at a big festival is that I didn't even know there was anything going on in the crowd. I just know it was like tens of thousands of people. There's crowd surfers. And then at one point, Chris's singer, Ivan, stopped the show and said, hey, I'm just going to let you know, if I see one more guy try to feel up a girl that's on top of the crowd, I am personally coming out there to beat the shit out of you. Yeah. And the entire stadium went, yeah. Exactly. And we were all unified on behalf of the safety of all of us.
Absolutely.
So to see this moment happen where a guy on stage is turning the audience against one person who's just having fun and under the bullshit premise of you wanted attention, now you're going to get it. It just... It defies logic.
Yeah. And like at those events too, we are all family, whether it's a metal show, whether it's a hardcore show. People like him, you paid your money to come out and see the show. Have some respect and love for your fans coming out that are doing that. You know, I mean, everybody's working hard, going through life. You come to those shows as an escape from all that other stuff.
Oh, man.
And then to have to deal with that, it lit me up so bad. So they didn't give you any merch. You're in Toronto. Is that where you're at?
Yeah.
Five Finger Death Punch is coming up that way. Reach out. Give me a message on Instagram. I got you and whoever you want to go. And by all means, wear the banana costume. You're highly encouraged to enjoy the show however you want to enjoy it. But I want to reward you and get you out to the show. So you and whoever you want to come out to the show, I got you covered when we're up there in Canada.
That's so nice of you.
When you talk about people going through life stuff and they go to shows to get an escape, Scott was telling me that he's been going through some shit himself and that it was just like another thing on top of the other things. Because what weren't you saying there were some things that had been happening recently in your life?
Ooh, that's going to be heavy. I don't know if I want to talk about all of that.
Okay.
But like, yeah, a series of traumatic events throughout the last 2 years, including a childhood friend who unfortunately unalived. And yellow was her favorite color. So one of those ways of connecting as well.
Well, at that Death Punch show, come out, get all that stuff out there. I want to invite you to come out and celebrate, particularly the life of your friend as well.
Anything that you would want to say to that artist, that guy on that microphone who encouraged the audience to attack you?
I don't know. I guess just practice your stage show before you deliver it.
Yeah. Well said.
Now, on a lighter note, how was Terror?
Well, it was, like I said, I didn't really want to give my energy for the rest of the night, so I kind of just chilled.
Yeah. Man.
They played well. Stage was good. I mean, the crowd was great. A lot of locals took the mic. Scott Vogel had a cracked rib or broken rib, so he was essentially out half the set.
Oh, damn.
A lot of local support, but it was good. It was a good set.
There is nothing about what this guy went through that is okay. This is bullshit.
Yeah.
What he had to experience in that show is ridiculous. For someone to be that stupid that you are offended by a guy wearing a costume and to perceive it as someone looking for attention.
Yeah. Not even stupid, just soft.
Yeah. Yeah.
Soft. I mean, come on.
Yeah, that you're that triggered by a guy in a banana outfit. Like that you could be that bothered by a guy in a banana outfit is so ridiculous, man. I'm glad that you're okay, and I'm surprised at the handful of people I've seen online who think it's okay. It is not okay to do this at a concert. We're all there to take care of each other at a show, because sometimes it's us against the security, and all we've got is each other's back. So, Scott, I don't know when I'm coming to Toronto to do a comedy show, but I'd love to have you come out to a show as well. We'll stay in touch.
Oh, that'd be great.
But Chris will be there soon. I know that because we're performing in Wantagh, New York, the day after Toronto. I know you have to fly in from Toronto to be able to do that show with me. Yeah. So Scott, you'll be in touch with Chris. He'll get you out to a concert and get you some merch. Is that what you said?
I'm getting merch and everything for you. You're good. Yep, you're getting all whatever you want for the merch table. I'm getting you in free to the show. I'm going to say hi to you as well.
You're amazing.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Like I love hardcore music. I love metal. I love the community, and to see something like that happen to someone in our community, I was outraged. So I wanted to make sure we got a chance to get on here and talk to you about your experience and turn it around for you and get you out there to celebrate in Toronto with us.
Yeah.
Can I add one more here?
Of course.
So last year, Summer of Loud came through Toronto. It was 8 bands. Insane. Started at 3 p.m. I was in the pit 3 p.m. till 11 as a banana on the lawn.
Really?
I have the stamina. Like, I am doing the thing. I don't know. It's weird.
Scott, when I look at your Instagram videos, scrolling through, I'm like, this guy's hilarious. He's just, and it's so relatable. He loves going to concerts, and he's going to all kinds of shows, big, small club shows, big arena shows. I saw he was at System last year in a stadium.
Nice.
Or was it 2 years ago when you saw System at Rogers?
Last summer, yeah.
Last summer,
yeah.
That System was at Rogers Center.
Yep. John Delamont, friend of the show.
Yeah, John, Chavo, all those guys are all friends of the show, and it just it was very relatable. I love going to concerts. I love, and everyone who watches this show loves going to concerts. We love going to shows, and it's I cannot believe what you had to deal with, and I'm glad you're okay. And we will be in touch with you. Thanks for sharing your story with us. Is there anywhere you want to direct people to see your stuff, or anything you'd like to let people know about?
Let's take care of each other out there, man.
Amen.
Life's too short.
And you said that there are a lot of comments in the band's thing about supporting that kind of violence. Get in the comments on this thing. Show this man some support. Give him some love. Let's turn this whole situation around and show him how much love and family is in these communities together. What we got there?
Oh, he's got a picture here. Hold on.
Can't pull it.
Oh, there you go. Oh, you had it for a second, and then it blurred out. Hold on. Hold on. Do it again. Hold it up again.
It won't work.
It did for half a second. Wait. What was it?
Video, blur my background.
There we go.
There you go.
What do you got there? Is that your band?
There's Il Scarlet. They're coming back. They're going to be everywhere soon.
There we go.
Album coming out.
Ill Scarlet. They're getting a new follow from me here in a second once we get done with this interview.
All right, Il Scarlet.
Cool.
There you go. Straight
Yeah.
from the Banana Man. Scott, thanks for joining us, man. And we will be in touch soon. And I appreciate you sharing your story.
Yep. And I'll see
I
you in
appreciate
Toronto.
you both so much. So much.
Absolutely, man.
Cheers.
Take care of yourself. Take care of those around you. We'll see you in Toronto.
Okay.
Thanks,
Right
brother.
on. That was Scott. God, man, that story just bugged me to no end, man. I was so irritated by that.
Mm.
Ugh.
Yeah, you got enough troubles out there in daily life, in personal life, business life, and again, you're going to these shows to get out of those things. You know, it's an escape, and
Yep.
to have to deal with that stuff, it's sick.
Yeah, man. I my jaw dropped when I watched a video. I was like, "What?" And then the reasoning behind it, the whole like, "All right, man, you wanted some attention. We're gonna give you." And I'm like, "Attention, dude? The guy's out here having fun, man. He just people dress up at concerts. Sometimes they dress up as someone on stage. If there's someone that has like a very well known outfit or something, they'll dress up like the people on stage.
Oh, yeah.
Or they'll dress up like random characters. And again, I've seen Santa Claus now a bunch over the years. I've seen a lot of Spider-Man over the years.
And particularly after talking about all the other socially violent things that have happened, and then directing violence on someone else.
Yeah.
The hypocrisy.
It's
insane.
ridiculous. It's ridiculous. We're going to be joined here in a minute by a guy who's in another viral story that's happening right now.
Who Banana Man would have been of quite the benefit to have this guy
If this guy,
in his corner.
there's this insane story that happened that my understanding is that it was a passenger on a flight was just out of control.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was? And
Yeah.
then
I believe he was trying to open the door.
Oh,
Yeah, while in the air. That's what I don't really pay attention to the news, and I'm a headline guy. So, but I was really wanting to find out. There he is.
and there's Josh
He
right
is.
now. So we're being joined by Josh Osgood. He is a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and he happened to be on the same plane where somebody showed their entire ass
Yep.
on a flight.
Now, before we get to this, Craig and I have talked about this many, many times. Him and I have different reactions to potential conflict out on the streets.
Yeah.
There was one time that Craig and I were walking in Australia, and a group of 3 dudes started walking toward us.
It's 2:00 in the morning, by the way, what he's describing. It's very dark out. It's 2:00 in the morning, and we're going down essentially an alley next to a main street. And I realize 3 men have just shown up about 100 feet away from us, and they're walking in our direction. I start drifting towards the main street. Chris starts drifting directly towards them.
Yeah, I train Muay Thai as well. So I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm always like, oh, come on, please let me try this training. Let me try this training. And you on this plane had an opportunity to exercise that training.
And
I did. Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And by the way, this flight, where was this flight leaving from and heading to?
We're leaving from Puerto Rico going to Chicago.
Ooh, that's a long flight.
Yeah, I was just coming back from my brother's bachelor party.
There we go.
Okay. All right. So you're on that flight, Puerto Rico to Chicago. And how long into the flight do you realize there's a passenger that's getting a little uppity?
It was about an hour and a half in, hour and a half. So,
And,
yeah.
and what do you start to notice first?
So I had my headphones in, and because it was later at night, it was about like 11 p.m., 11:30. So I just started hearing a lot of commotion. I heard somebody being really loud, so I just popped my headphones off.
And how far back in the plane are you? What row are you in? And what row is the incident happening?
I'm the row right behind the exit row,
Okay.
and the guy was the row right behind me. So thankfully, he was right by me.
Okay. And you take your headphones off, and then you're trying to assess. We always have that moment when anarchy takes place where your senses pick up on something, or you hear something off in the distance where you go, ooh, that sounds like a confrontation.
Mhm.
And you got to turn around and visually take it in and assess what's going on. So when you take off the headphones, what becomes obvious in that moment? What do you pick up on?
It was just him being like really erratic. He was saying like crazy things. He was reaching over into our row, messing with our ventilation. He was just grabbing things and being extremely loud, saying just erratic things.
So he's just not well. Sounds like he's just not well.
Didn't seem very well. He was definitely intoxicated.
Oh, there we go.
All right.
There we go.
Okay, so In other words, you can smell booze. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. Whew. What a pain in the ass. All right. So this guy's on a long flight. Everyone's trying, and it's a late night flight. So people are trying to sleep. This guy's yelling. He's grabbing stuff. He's reaching into your row. He's behind you, but he's reaching into your row, grabbing.
Not realizing that he's reaching into the row of a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt. Yeah. Oh my, how confident we are with some alcohol in our systems.
Now, what takes place before you go, all right, get me out of here. I gotta jump in.
First I stood up and I was like, hey man, you need to calm down. Because there are kids around, there are women and children very close by to him. So I was like, yo, just relax, bro. Like it's gonna be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But he just kept tweaking. And
how long is this going on before you actually take physical action?
I would say probably like 5 minutes.
Whoa! This is escalating.
You can see in the video how patient Josh is. I mean, it is super smooth. And thankfully, Josh sent us the video as well. So,
okay.
Shall we check this out?
Yeah, we're gonna check this video out and see what you saw. This is actually gonna be my first time seeing this.
Yes! It's right there. Chill out, bro.
Got his back.
Wow, that is a calm way to react.
I know.
Chill out, bro.
I need this hand. I need this hand behind his back.
Yes!
Okay,
you gotta turn around like this.
he's strapped too tight. He's strapped too tight. Okay.
Josh, are you in his row right now?
Yeah, I'm literally mounted on top of him.
Yeah. Now, what mount? What mount are you practicing right here on this dude?
I'm just literally mounted on him. So it's just a full mount, a seated mount, really. And it's just weird because you're in a plane, you know. So
yeah.
I'm just pretty much straddling him.
Oh wait, he's yelling. I want to hear what he's yelling.
And look at Josh using that dominant position too. I mean,
turn the volume up on the video.
You're not gonna die.
He was just cussing out the flight attendant because she was like pinching his skin, I guess.
Yeah, and he knew better than to talk shit to you.
I was being really nice to this guy. I actually told him at one point. This wasn't on like any of the videos that went viral, but I was like, I think you and I are gonna be like best friends by the time we land here. We're spending a lot of time together today.
Absolutely.
Too many. Look, I have fucking.
Yeah. It's all fun and games.
Right.
It's all fun and games until you get full mount on the airplane.
How soon after this flight do you realize people are starting to hear about what happened?
So we got back. The flight was from Sunday into Monday. We got back like Monday morning.
The plane still continued to Chicago.
Yeah, well, we did an emergency landing in Miami.
Oh, okay. So
wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
thank God I wasn't on the plane.
Oh my God,
I would not have been that calm. Muay Thai, you're getting a knee, son.
Yeah.
Oh no! Everybody else was trying to get me to hurt him.
Really?
They knew me by name at that point because I had to restrain him a couple times because he slipped out of his restraints. So they were wanting me to hurt him. They were telling me to elbow him, to punch him, to choke him.
They had the UFC crowd on that plane.
I have a feeling
they were pretty frustrated.
I have a feeling I know what the answer to this question is, and I do not want you to answer this, but I have a feeling I know specifically who on the plane was asking him to hurt that passenger, and I don't want to put anybody in any kind of legal risk. So, but people are encouraging, like, go ahead and hurt him, and then the plane has to go down in Miami. Is he still being defiant when you touch down in Miami?
Yeah, so as we're descending to Miami, he starts to slip his restraints again. So I literally go in his row and I just hold him like I'm holding a little kid's hand and just hold him and like have my elbow pushed against his like head so he can't like headbutt me. Until we landed. I held him there for probably like a half hour. So it was until we landed and then until the police got on board, which took a little while.
Wow. And then when the police come on and they take him off, I'm imagining, you always see this in viral videos. Did the plane erupt in cheers when he got off the plane?
Actually, they deboarded us first. We had to.
Oh no!
Did you have to stay there and hold him down while everyone is deboarding, or were you part of the deboarding process and the cops were doing that at that point?
I handed him over to the police, and I was part of the deboarding process. I
You
did my
were?
role. I was over it.
Yeah.
But that's a really janky like window there that when you get off of him, because now he has some kind of freedom.
Oh, I'm sure it was a direct transfer.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was
Yeah,
no.
it was direct transfer. I let him know. I said, hey, his hand's kind of slipping out of this restraint. And I just kind of handed him over directly.
Mhm.
To the police.
And were they as gentle and as patient as were you, Josh, once the cops got on him?
So after I deboarded, I didn't see, but they were pretty chill when all the cameras were rolling. you know?
Okay.
Wow. Have you heard what happened to this guy? What has happened since this incident to him?
I have not heard. I think he's being charged by the FBI, so federal charges. The FBI did come there and do an investigation. I had to make a statement to the FBI. So
Yeah. Any interest in working for the FBI or the police force? Because clearly, the audition, you crushed it.
I'm good. I'm good. I don't think that's for me. I mean, I think it's for me, but a lot of hate comes with that, and they get put in like a lot of weird positions where
Yeah, true.
you can't do anything right. So
Yeah, very, very true.
Josh,
And this is one of those things too. I train Muay Thai, 5-finger death punch. We've got Zoltan, who is a Brazilian jiu-jitsu black belt, also judo black belt. So we advocate training all the time. We train out on the road. We actually have we call it the Death Punch Dojo that we have with us out there, where we have mats, pads. We all train all the time. And you could see the confidence in his skills in that moment on the plane.
Zoltan?
No, Josh.
Yeah.
Josh is very calm. He knew what he was doing. Leaning into him, that position, the mount that he had on him, that guy was not going anywhere.
Mhm.
I saw him using his weight, moving things around, just having that angle on him. And just, I highly encourage people to train, if not only for self-defense like this and stepping up for other people in potential danger, just for like the community in Brazilian jiu-jitsu and martial arts and whatnot. I mean, we all lift up each other, much like the story before. Josh, we were just talking to another gentleman who was dressed up like a banana at a hardcore show, and the lead singer of that band incited violence on the banana because he wanted too much attention. And I was like, man, how fortunate would it have been if Josh had been there at that show
To help out the banana guy.
or anybody
Yeah.
that was training that could have put those other people off there. I don't encourage vigilantes to get out, let's do that. But if something's going on, to have the confidence in your skill as a black belt and the patience, my God, I train Muay Thai, but I don't have that kind of patience. No way. He would have caught an elbow out of me and I would have got charged too.
Josh, how long has it taken you to train to get to this point that you're at, becoming a black belt? How long does that take?
So it just depends on how long or how much you're training in general. I started training in 2008, and it also depends if you're training gi, no gi. So it depends, but for the most part, like average is like 10 years, I'd say.
God, really?
Mm-hmm.
And any of after being able to learn this incredible art form of the Brazilian jiu-jitsu, have you ever had to use it to restrain other people in out in the real world?
No. I thankfully. But like you guys were saying, the more people like train and understand the art, I think the less violent people would be, because you actually know what somebody is capable of doing to you,
Right.
what could happen to you.
Right.
It's very humbling experience once you go somebody who can physically dominate you.
Yeah.
And
So,
and that seems to be the running theme with anybody who trains like that is
Oh, yeah.
humility.
And what is your size versus the size of the guy that was acting crazy on the plane?
So I'm 5'10", 155, 160. He wasn't much bigger. He was probably like 180, a little flabbier.
Yeah.
He wasn't like it.
A little flabbier, quite a bit more intoxicated. Now,
Yeah.
one telltale sign, and from this angle, I can't tell right now, but if you're acting up in public, I'm guessing there may be some cauliflower ear on you, Mr. Josh. Am I right?
Yeah, I
if-
got a little going over here.
If you see that, Sit down.
That is hilarious. Josh, all right, this is really what it comes down to. And I think this is the question that Chris wishes he could ask. And we're going to make this, whatever your answer, we're going to make this the Patreon question of this episode.
Uh-huh.
But, and if you want the answer, go to our Patreon. But I know that Chris secretly wants to be able to ask you legally, how can he go around the city and just fuck people up like using his knowledge of jiu-jitsu? Your thoughts, Josh. Legally, how can Chris just maybe at the very least restrain who he'd like to restrain? That was a great Patreon moment we just had. But and I'm curious, when you say that your exes reached out to you, are you currently in a relationship right now?
No, I'm not. That's been the big question. I don't know if you guys have seen the TikTok comments or the Instagram comments.
All right.
Everybody's wanting to know if I'm single, but yeah, I'm very single. So
and of these exes that reached out to you, like, hey, I just saw you and just wanted to reach out and say hi, are any of those exes the ones that would fall into the category of what right do you have to be reaching out to me right now?
No. They're good people. They're good people.
See,
all right.
Jiu-jitsu is training the nicest people.
Yeah.
I love it, man.
The humility of it all.
Absolutely. That's the thing. When you got that kind of skill, you're humble because it's like, okay, what are you going to do? You know, you got that confidence in you. You got the training. You got 10 years of rolling with other black belts out there. So, yeah.
Josh, is there any place you'd like to direct people to see your stuff? Do you want to plug anything? Give out your social media at all?
Do you have a Hinge profile perhaps for the ladies?
Yeah, I'd say just hit me up on Instagram at longgood135, or I've been trying to get into this TikTok thing since that's kind of how the whole thing blew up.
Yeah.
But it's not really my thing. But same handle at longgood135. And if you're ever in the Chicago area, would love for you guys to drop in at Valco BJJ. Come train with me.
There we go. Likewise, extend the invitation to you. If you ever come out to Vegas, I'd love to take you to Extreme Couture, introduce you to the people out there as well.
You know what?
Love to have you.
It's not until February, but the first week of February, I'm performing at the Comedy Vault it's in a suburb of Chicago, and I can't think of it right now. But I'd love to have you come out to the show and sit right next to the stage.
Yeah.
Just in case, but I'll be reaching out to you for that. So thanks.
Actually, is Tinley Park, is that near Chicago?
So I just moved to Chicago last summer. I'm not that hip with all the suburbs and the smaller areas.
Batavia is where I'm performing. Batavia is where the Comedy Vault is, and that's a suburb of Chicago. And Tinley Park is a suburb of Chicago.
Okay, and Five Finger Death Punch, we're performing there over the summer. So I want to extend the invitation to you come out to the show and also join us in the Death Punch Dojo. You can train. We got a bunch of black belts out on the road with us as well. So yeah, it'd be wonderful to have you out there.
I would love that. Thank you.
There you go. Wow. I'll give you a message once we get off here, and I'll give you the date that we're up there.
All right, so
and we'll get that taken care of.
Everybody watching this, if you're going to jump on a stage during Five Finger Death Punch, do not do it at the Tinley Park show.
Well,
do not jump on that stage at Tinley Park.
Not for nothing. You don't ever want to do that with Death Punch because you got Zoltan on one side, who's a black belt in jiu-jitsu and judo. You got me, who trains Muay Thai, on the other side.
Yep.
And then if you get to Ivan, woo! Yeah, Ivan, if anything, just going to verbally take you down.
And Ivan will hurt your feelings.
Yes.
Josh.
He does it to me all the time.
Yeah.
So.
Josh, thanks for joining us. And I love the story. We both love the story. And we'll send people your way. And Alex will make sure that your handle is on the bottom of the screen. And we will see you soon, man. We'll be coming to your town and seeing you in Chicago. Thanks, Josh.
Yeah, I appreciate you guys having me. Would love to link up as soon as you're here. So thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on.
And kudos to you. Good to see you're safe, you're sound, and you're back home in Chicago, out there fighting crime.
He's a perfect person, man. He's just an easygoing guy. But if you fuck with his air vent, he will fucking hold you down to the cops.
And people, check ears before you start running your mouth. Come on now. It's that simple, really.
Thanks, Josh.
Amateurs.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Josh.
What an eventful episode, man.
Absolutely,
we had the banana guy. We had Josh on here talking about holding people down and making... I love that every one of us has that thing where you see an asshole in your vicinity that's just making everybody go, oh, just shut up.
Yeah.
Like to be able to step up and be able to assert yourself in that situation, that's incredible.
Yeah, man. I love that story. Yeah, when I saw that, I was like, I got to reach out. And I saw the jiu-jitsu stuff. And like I said, we train all the time out on the road, advocate people getting into training themselves. And, you can prevent situations like drunk psychos trying to open up the emergency exit. How ironic, by the way.
Yeah.
They sat this drunk dude down in the exit row.
Yeah.
And he agreed to help people.
Yeah.
And ended up damn near getting choked out.
Well, you'll see us on the road. Chris and I are going to be performing together.
Choking people out all across this beautiful world of ours. I'm amped up now. Let's go.
Wantagh, New York, Houston, Texas.
Come get fucked up.
Halloween weekend
Yes!
during a Metallica weekend in Vegas at the Sphere. Halloween weekend. Chris, Kael, and I will be performing together. All the dates are at getgas.com. Getgas with 2 S's.com. If you want to meet Chris on the road with Five Finger Death Punch, go to chriskael.com.
That's right. You want some? Come get some.
We'll see you guys soon.
I'm amped. Let's go. Where's the gloves?